So from the question here, we have been given a cone having a diameter of 60 mm, height of 65 mm, rest with its base in the horizontal plane. It is cut by a sectional plane inclined at 30 degrees to the horizontal plane, and it also bisects the vertical axis. We are supposed to draw the plan, front view, and then the development of the lateral surface of the cone. So we know the diameter of the cone, so it means we can start with the base of 60 mm here. Then from this point here, you can radiate lines downward. So you can radiate those lines downward. So meanwhile, the midpoint of that 60 here is 30. So you can also radiate lines from the midpoint here upwards. So this is the midpoint, that's the central line. Now we're also given the height of the cone as 65 mm. Okay, so this line we already projected it upward, so we now take it downward. It's meant to actually go downward so that we'll be able to get the diameter of the cone. So of course we know the diameter of the cone, so from any point here as the center, you can draw your diameter, your circle, and that will be the plan of the cone. So now from here to here is 65. So now we can complete the cone. So you join from this place to this place, and then you join from here to here. So the next step is you divide your circle into 12 equal parts. So you already know how to do that. So after dividing the circle into 12 equal parts, you can number. You have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back to 0, and then you can have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then 0 here. So now you radiate lines. 5, 5, you radiate it up to this point. 4, 4, you radiate it to this point. 3, 3 is already there, and then 2, 2, you radiate it to this point. You also radiate 1, 1 to this point as well. So 0 is already radiated. So now from this point here, you now project to the center here. So the same thing here, you project to the center. This is already projected. You also project this to the center, and then this to this center. So this is already projected. So now we need to take the section plane. We've been told that the section plane is at an angle of 30 degrees to the horizontal plane. So now take your ruler. After pressing your ruler, you take your set square, ensure that it is vertical. Once it is vertical, you now take your 30 degree set square. Don't forget, it's meant to be 30 degrees to the horizontal plane. So now this side of your set square is 30, so you draw a line. So this is your section plane. So this is your section plane. So this angle is automatically 30 degrees. So it is 30 degrees to the horizontal plane. This is your horizontal plane. It's 30 degrees to the horizontal plane. So now what you need to do is, from this meeting point, you project horizontal lines. From this point, this point, this point, this point, like that. So you have to project horizontal lines. So you can take your ruler, then take your set square. First, you ensure that this is straight. Once you ensure that this is straight, then you can now start projecting lines starting from here. So So you project this line to this slanting edge. You take the next one, you project the line to the slanting edge. The same thing here. Project it using thin continuous line. You also project this to the slanting edge. You project this as well. You project this. And then this is already there. So all you need to do now is to take your compass using this point as your center, and then this point as your radius. You are now expected to draw an arc. You draw an arc. From this point as well, you also draw another arc. From this point as well, you draw another arc, thin continuous line. And then you draw arcs from this point, like this. Like this. So this point is for line 3, followed by this line, which is meant for line, okay, this is for line 3, and then line 2, and then line 1, and then line 1. So you need to take this distance. That's the distance on the circle. You divided the circle into 12 equal parts, or you can take this between 3 and 2. After taking this distance, starting from here, you draw an arc. You divide this into 12 equal parts as well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12. So from the 12th, you now join to the midpoint here. So now you are expected to radiate lines. Okay, you can number this as well. This is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, 4, 5, then back to 0, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So now radiate lines from point 1 to the center, from point 2 to the center, like that, until you go back, get to point 0. So after radiating all the lines, as you can see, you now look for points of intersection. So here is 0, is already meeting here. Here we have 1, so 1 is intersecting with 1 here. 2 is intersecting with 2 here. 3 is intersecting with 3 here. 4 and 4 here intersecting. 5 here intersecting with 5. 0 intersecting with 0. Then we have 5 intersecting with 5 here. 4 intersecting with 4. 3 intersecting with 3. 2 intersecting with 2. And then we have 1 intersecting with 1. And then back to 0. So all you need to do is you pick up your French curve and then you join. You can then indicate all the given dimensions. So this is the vertical height 65, this is the diameter here 50, this is the angle of inclination 10 degrees. So now this is the development of your cone, or the frustrum of your cone. This is the front view, this is the plan, and then this is the development.